good.
Did I? Didn't mean to. Wow. Isn't that incredible? And say hi. Good morning, everyone. We are here in London at Southbank. You can see the London Eye up behind me. I've just been to Weeks and picked up the 5D Mark IV body only. Yep. So giving it a trial run. Am looking to purchase it, but as you do with any big purchase, what I suggest is to actually hire camera body for the day, be it a lens, whatever, and see if you actually enjoy the ergonomics of it. I know they're a really good camera. I've been on set with them a lot, with the big dogs. They shoot with them. Generally the Mark IV, if they are Canon or they D850, or if you're a Nikon, is generally what's rolling on set, unless you are into Hasselblads and all that sort of budget orientated stuff. So yes, I'm looking to move on from the 1DX. I've had it for quite a while now. They've been out for a long time. Could possibly upgrade to Mark III of the 1DX, but I do want to get into video, and the Mark IV 5D is really good for that, along with the less weight. I probably won't get a battery grip, we'll see. But today is just a trial run. So yep, just picked it up. Have just gone through the menu settings. Make sure you always do it when you pick up a camera. Just take that couple minutes, because higher studios, whatever, they always default reset, which means your camera will be set to JPEG. So make sure that you amend that, get it to RAW. Otherwise you obviously can't edit the way that you want to. And go through, set your custom controls. So today I've got the focus on the front shutter as well as back button focus, so I can play with both of them. Oh, there's a horsey in the distance. Yee. And yeah, we're going to play around a bit. So the test that I do want to do, I've got the 50mm on at the moment. We'll do the 7200 as well. It's another incredibly beautiful day here in London, which is amazing. So good to have that blue sky out. And essentially we're going to test it out in this. There's a tunnel which is sick as, maybe only a block or so away, which has got some cool graffiti in it, and it's quite low light, so we'll go in there, test that as well, and kind of just see what results we get. I'm gonna head back and edit. We'll do some film. I've got a shoot with Ryan Tricks. Dave and I have a shoot with Ryan Tricks later on today, which is going to be more around sunset sort of vibes, so that's going to be cool. And we'll get the the 5D Mark IV out to play with that as well. So you'll see what's coming through. Again, thanks for joining on the POV, and appreciate your feedback, you know. And as you can see, we're sort of implementing new ways. Jump on board, subscribe. You'll see the playlist coming through on shoots and scene, and these POVs regularly coming through as well. So remember, Thursdays and Sundays, and of course jump on and see those presets you'll see coming through. You'll see the raw file today and the POV, and then I drop the presets, which you can have for yourself if you jump on to my website and download the free trial. No harm in it. Forgot to rig up, so let me quickly do that, and we will go for a wander. So it is about 10 AM ish, around that. It's probably closer to 11 now, which is all good. Just means there's not as many people out at the moment. It is a weekday. What am I looking for? Pin, and everything else is in there. And there's people around, which is cool. Not heaps, but today's main focus is about essentially just seeing the operations of the camera, and if I like the functionality, the ergonomics, and when we get the files onto the computer, you'll be able to see the difference in every camera. Obviously has a different color space, and you just need to make sure that it's something that you want. So let's get cracking, guys. Rig you up here. Ew. Okay. Looking forward to getting on this bad boy. Haven't obviously Corona's been in place since I've arrived in London, so I haven't necessarily been able to go for a joyride like many people can and will and do when they come to London. Just trying to figure out my frame. Yeah, let's go there. Something random. Pretty basic. I mean, I haven't got much of... Let's try and get these people as they cross. As he steps down, focus isn't right, so I'll just move that around a bit. There we go. So I'm just looking for pockets of light that interest me, and something that's just going to make more of a photographic value. You know, a lot of what I do in these pods is just shooting for the sake of shooting, which is all good and fun, but essentially we should be sort of finding a shot which is worthwhile, you know, finding a patch of light which looks incredible, and then just waiting for the right moment of people to come through. So there isn't a lot of foot traffic today, but we might get something. So I'm going to test the colours on this merry-go-round here, which is a good option 4. And we might head under the bridge just quickly, and then we'll probably head around to the, what do you call it? The tunnel, the graffiti tunnel I was mentioning. So I'm going to open up to 1.4. aperture. I'll just close down and shutter and move that focus around. We are on the 50mm here, which is okay. I kind of do prefer to be longer than that, but this will do for now. Play another one with colour. Shadow. Let's see how the shadow color works. Let's open up for that. Best. And I don't really want to jump over to what do you call it, the 7200 just yet. Play with that for now. So the shutter noise on this is pretty cool. I like it. It's a little bit more swift. And just the weight of it as well is good and handy. It's not so, I guess, painful after the full day like you get with the 1DX. Oh, he's not coming back. How are you? All right, there's a... of the old train there. So we do have a cool skate spot a little bit further up. It is quite early, so I don't know how many people will be about. Then again, they aren't the most friendliest here. I think it's just skate community in London or in Europe in general. Not Europe, in the UK, but that's alright. Thank you. Nice little marsh shot there. So I feel already that the focus is a lot quicker on this than the 1DX, which if you've been following my pod for a while, you know that I've been struggling with the focus, which has been quite annoying. Whereas this just seems to instantly feel a lot better with the focus. So I'm happy about that already. What I was noticing with the 1DX, it would just, you'd half press, be it back focus or front focus, and it would just struggle to, you know, you wouldn't hear the beep ensuring that it has obtained focus or anything like that. So let's get a quick photo of Please, close range.
Scared me.
Did I? Didn't mean to. How are you? Let's do. I think that'll do. Wait for these people in the distance. I'm going to try a classic Dave here. So what he does is failed, missed completely. So he's really good at just holding down middle focus and getting it to pop there.
¿Cómo que la pican? La abeja, si la molesta, pica. Si no la molesta, no te pica.
A little bit darker. And as you can see, the skate park, which is dope as, has just been washed down. They must wash it daily, which just means that no one's here skating, apart from one guy who's keen bean and just waiting it out. That's cool. We will head over to the tunnel, graffiti tunnel, just sort of see what comes along the way. Get a quick landscape while we're at it. So if you haven't been to London before, welcome. It is an incredibly beautiful place with lots of interesting characters. You know, coming from New York, I'm used to characters here, there and everywhere, but as Dave pointed out the other day, you know, there really are a lot of incredible characters here. Just wondering if I get yeah, why not? We'll go to the 7200 now, just while we walk back the ground that we've already covered, and then we will transition back to the 50mm when we get in the tunnel. But as I was saying, there are incredible characters here in London, and it's just keeping your eyes peeled and being aware of what's going on around you, and the willingness to go with the flow. Put that back in here. Which is always good fun, you know, it's never the easiest thing to do at times, especially when you've got a lot going on in your head. But if you love what you do and you're able to find that flow state, then you'll know that you're doing something you're meant to be doing. So I'm not actually too sure what this building is, so I can't quite give you that. Might just underexpose it, so we don't want to focus there. It's pretty cool. I like to zoom out just a wee bit, just so there's a bit more perspective, and you can kind of tell that it's a bridge and we're in a crazy area. It is quite messy with that bridge in front, but it's all good. Might find pocket of light. There's something to shoot through as well. Oh, just getting used to moving the focus around. So, oh, way under. Silly me. So it's nice to see everyone out in their beautiful gowns and making the most of the weather that's about. Let's keep going. So just waiting on these guys to hit the pocket of light, using the foreground. Obviously didn't quite get the light there. A bit taller than I thought. So we'll slow it down a bit. Just go for a walk. Feels a lot lighter. Yes, the 7200's on, but doesn't feel too weighty. It's got a good grip on it, able to maneuver around quite a bit, so it's nice being a bit more nimble. Interesting looking dude in the distance. Let's see if we can get him before he's out of that sun. So we're going to go for a silhouette effect here. Too slow on the focus, so because I've got the focus on the front and the back, I kind of need to turn one off, otherwise it overrides the other, which is kind of counterproductive. While we're here and the 7200's on, let's get a quick shot of old mate Horsey, just so we can see that colour difference. Just moving the focus again, and nice. Let's head over and check the bright whites. What I've got to stop doing. I'm just shooting for the sake of shooting, just so you guys have something. But I'm gonna take the photo. I'm just like, ugh. So it's gonna be quite a wide shot. But young girl on here, backlit, getting her balance on. Mother. Unfortunately, clips of light in the direction of people that are going through isn't quite what I want. While we're here, for those of you that aren't here in London, there's Buckingham Palace. No, it's not Buckingham. Incredible. When you look up, sometimes you just forget how cool things look. Zoom out a bit. Focus at the top. Flip this black and white. Right. Oh, it's actually open again. I didn't realise it.
Als je laat van mij, hoe ik het zelf.
There's a cool lady about to come through in a really nice printed dress, which has changed her direction. Let's head through to that tunnel. So that lady is coming through. What I'll do is try and set up for when she comes through here. And so it's good to see a bit of tourism resuming. People coming down, enjoying the space. And just sort of making the most of the environment, the sunny weather. Wow, isn't that incredible? As we know, we are on the 7200, which isn't fitting everything, unfortunately. So just try not to shoot for the sake of shooting. So what have you guys been up to? Have you been out taking photos, challenging yourself in different environments, getting out and approaching people, having a conversation. And learning new skills. You know, what's the area of photography that you like, or what is an area that you would like to get into, and are you willing to test the boundaries and get yourself into that area. That was figure where I want focus for this. Oops. It's not exactly. Okay, I'm going to do an unfocused shot here. Just kind of abstract. Quite humid today. I feel it. Did I get in? Oh. Just trying to get that light on the hat. Again, focus is so much quicker. Pop in an instant. It's a world of difference. Light around here a bit more. It's just got some the passages of light seem to be a bit longer, in the sense where before, when someone walked through a patch, the light actually wouldn't hit their head, which is fine, but not quite what I was after. But we're going to head into these graffiti tunnels here now, see what it's like. I biked through here before just to get here, and there's a lot of new art up, which is cool. No one's out painting at the moment. Painting, graffitiing, creating art, self-expression. The colour pops around everything. Thanks, man. All right. So, get some from a distance to start with, and then we'll move into the 50mm. So I'm going to go ISO 500. I'm assuming this is about right. I'm also going to, how do we use? So, quick menu, Kelvin. We are now under some UV sort of, not UV, tungsten lights. So I'm just going to come, it's a mix of tungsten and daylight. So it will be a little bit of a mix. I'm going to go to 3500 Kelvin, and I might just go down to shutter. So let's turn off that. bit more light in there, so I'll come back 2/3. Focusing does seem to be a bit better with the the 5D in the low light, which is great. Obviously what we're after. See what sort of effects we can get here. Oops, got to refocus there. It's pretty dark, not very colourful at the moment. That's cool. Let's get a few more in here and then we'll call it a close. Kept you for a bit long already. Keep turning the light on, it's in a different position. Okay, some pops of colour, see how that focuses. Super quick, which is great. So let's quickly swap to the 50, do a few in here, and then hit the road. So first impressions, I'm liking the less weight, the faster focus is obviously an advantage and something that's been hindering me. So far so good with the 5D, which I'm happy about. Let's see what we can retain these guys as they come through. And widen that focus. So a pop of colour. Let's get the metallic highlight on this. Too bright metallic. And last but not least, through here. Let's get a quick shot of these guys. And it's going to be quite dark. Alright guys. As you can see, we're currently walking through some really cool graffiti area in London. Swapping my hands over. Thank you for joining me on the trial of the 5D. I will be doing more tests with it over these coming sort of days. I've only got this one for a 24-hour hire. I'm going to be making my mind up tonight. Just heading to the bike now. And say hi. Cheers, man. And with making my mind up, I'm already 90% sure I'm going to be purchasing the Mark IV. So as I've said, get yourself out there, hire equipment, see if it's right for you, and if it is, then move forward, step up, and come to the plate. Right guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you want for the next one. I'll jump on board and do that.